Hello guys, my name still remains NG. Now in the previous tutorial I taught you guys how to get input from the user. Now let me just do a quick recap of what we did. Now we created a new scanner object and we assign it to this input, and this input is of the type scanner. Now this scanner class is a predefined class in the Java library. Now in Java there's what we call API. It is application programming interface. It is where all already built classes are kept for us to use. Now this is already built class that resides in the Java library, which is popularly known as or rather popularly called Java Programming Interface or Application Programming Interface, API. Now for you to make use of those classes, already predefined classes in the Java library, you have to import it, and here we imported this class. This is just one among hundreds of classes, already built classes. Now we imported this class using the word import.java.util, and we created a new variable or a reference, or for now let's just call it a new variable, and it's of type scanner. Now we pointed this thing to a new scanner object and we pass system.in, and this system.in simply means it's a standard input object. This thing here helps us to read bytes of data that is being imputed by the user. Now this one here the scanner object will now translate those bytes of data to either a int or a string. Now in this case what we did before is to get a string value. Now we want to get an integer value. For now don't worry much about this semantics of classes and objects, because we're going to teach that in the coming tutorials. I'm going to teach you about classes and objects, so don't bother much on all those ones, all these things. I'm going to treat them as separate topics. Now for you to get an integer value, because what we are getting here is a string, I put my name here, I click enter, I'm going to get my name. Let me make this thing a little bit more interesting. You are. So if I just print this thing, what I'm getting here is, so it will say you are Ngozi, so that's my name. Now for us to get an integer value, first of all let's say int, let me call it age. You can call your name whatever you like. Int age is equals to, let's assign let's say it's equals to input, which is this scanner, this name here, which is the name I have given to this object, the new object that I'm creating. This is just a reference name that is pointing to this new object of this new scanner object. This is just a reference name that is pointing to it. For now don't worry much about that, and it's of type scanner. It's a input dot next int, and opening and closing bracket, and end your statement with semicolon. Now I've created a new variable of type int, and the name is age, and this age I've assigned what the user is going to type now, which is input.next int. Remember to add begin here with uppercase letter, and it must be of int. This one is of line, represent string. Now this one must be of type int for it to be. If I put string here, it's going to show error. Okay, so it must be int. So let's tell the user what to do here. Let's say here sysout control space. Let's say please enter your age. Okay, so let's run this thing, and I'm going to say here, let me also print out this thing, sysout, let me print out that age, and I'll say I am, let's concatenate the age, this age variable. So what I have done here is this: I created, I gave issue a command to the user, please, using this system.out.println, please enter your age. Now the user is going to enter his or her age, and that value, whatever the user enter, is going to be assigned or kept inside this box called age. Now at the end of the statement is going to print out whatever the user input. Let's just run this thing. Now the first one is going to ask me, please enter your name, and I'm going to put my name and click enter. It's going to ask me again, please enter your age, which is the second one, and I'll put 45. And once I click enter, it's going to say you are Ngozi and I'm 45. So this is how to get an integer value from the user. So if you want to get an, just put the type, give the variable name anything, then make sure you call this guy here, input.next int, and you're going to get integer value. So this is just all you need to know about getting inputs from the user for now. See you in the next tutorial.